Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I had to do a video on this little bit. Breanna Stewart was on a podcast, I believe, maybe a day or two before the game that was just played, where the number one New York Liberty lost to Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever. And this was a podcast, I believe this is a ex-teammate of Angel Reese. So of course Breanna Stewart was asked about the rookie class. So we're going to we're going to dig into that a little bit. We're going to play this and then we're going to talk about it. So here we go.
Yeah. I remember last year, like after we won the championship, it started getting hectic and people started showing up to the airport and having us sign things. And we realized we were signing stuff and they were selling on the internet. No, who has impressed you the
Here
most
we
this
go.
year currently in the WNBA?
All right, I'll back that up for you a little bit. I had it on the wrong section. Sorry about
No,
that.
who has impressed you the most this year currently in the WNBA?
As far as this year's rookie class,
Yes, it's loaded now. It's super loaded.
it is. I mean, I think that who's impressed me, obviously, um, Caitlin, the way that she's just coming and continuing to kind of um, get Indiana kind of back where they were as far as the attendance and stuff like that. Um, like she has range like no other. But I think Angel, the way that she is, constantly working hard, doing all like the dirty work right now, like rebounding,
Hmm.
steals, like making sure that she's in all of the action and whatever way she can help her team. And then I would say Cam, it's similar, like kind of just like stuffing the stat sheet, blocks, rebounds, and like letting the rest come. And they're just
Yes.
learning and figuring out what they can be doing on the court.
Wow. Okay, let's dig into this passive aggressive insult. First of all, why does Brandon Stewart, college educated, college graduate, Connecticut? I get the same vibe from Kelsey Plum. It's like they're trying to sound as if they're not. It's really weird. Anyway, I just that's something I've noticed that when they speak. But okay, first of all, trying to get Indiana back to the attendance they had before. They never had this attendance before. They've never had Caitlin Clark attendance. Like that is just I don't even know in what universe she gets that statement. As you could see, she knew she had to go to Caitlin Clark, so she throws that nonsense about attendance and then says she's got unbelievable range. And that's it. But then apparently Angel Reese stuffs the stat sheet and works hard. Caitlin Clark doesn't stuff a stat sheet. That's Angel Reese. Let that sink in for all of the sane people listening who might know a little bit about basketball. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Like absolutely dumb, really dumb. Like why would you put out to the world that you are that dumb? Respectfully, Brianna, why? Because you're not. I know you're not actually that dumb. That's why I keep saying it because I know you're actually not. But this irrational hatred and jealousy that you have for Caitlin Clark has you saying really dumb things. Because we're going to look at this a little bit. Okay, well, we'll check this out. First of all, to say Caitlin Clark's not involved in the physical stuff is absurd because I don't think there's a player in the WNBA who has had to deal with more physical play than Caitlin Clark this year. So let's just stop that nonsense. But let's look at these. Let's look at this. Okay, so Caitlin Clark, 16 points a game, 5.7 rebounds, 7.1 assists, 1.3 steals, just under a block a game. Okay. So that's not stuffing a stat sheet. What is it? I think five double doubles in the last 7 games, I believe, and a triple. I think it's four double doubles and a triple double, which I guess technically is also a double double. She's done in multiple times with assists, not rebounds, because there's no such thing as a rebound point double double in terms of like a stat thing. I mean, it's a big because that should be standard for any post player. That's your job. That's what you do. NBA players average it for a season all the time. That only became a thing when Angel Reese started getting them because that was something they could use to say that she's better than Caitlin Clark. So that's just absurd. First rookie to ever have a triple double. First Indiana Fever player to ever have a triple double. She keeps being fastest to points, assists, and rebounds, which I'm pretty sure is stuffing the stat sheet. I think she's the only player with 350 points, 150 assists, and 100 rebounds in a season. So now let's check out Angel Reese. Okay, so 11.7 rebounds is a solid number, although there's something interesting about that. 1.9 assists, that's not really stuff in the stat sheet. 1.4 steals to Caitlin's 1.3, that's even. The blocks, 0.3. Let's put that in season terms. Angel Reese, the what, 6'3", 6'4", big body Angel Reese who plays in the post, has 6 blocks all season long. Caitlin Clark, the 6-foot point guard who can only shoot threes, has 17 blocks. 17, Breanna, to Angel Reese's 6. She has 162 assists to Angel Reese's 37. Oh, and by the way, the defensive rebounds, which are the really important ones, because offensive, they're really going to come from the players inside, of course, not your point guard who's shooting threes and has to get back. Caitlin Clark is averaging 5.7 defensive rebounds per game to Angel Reese's 6.8. That's one defensive rebound more per game. And to just give you an idea of how hard the league and the Chicago Sky are working to make Angel Reese a thing, she's she can't make a layup, but she's shooting as many shots per game as Caitlin Clark. 11.7 shots per game from Angel Reese, 12.3 for Caitlin Clark, all-time leading NCAA scorer. That's absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd that that's being allowed to happen. But if we want to look at shooting percentages, okay, we can look at effective field goal percentage. Actually, Angel Reese is a 41% field goal shooter when she never shoots from more than 3 feet. Her effective field goal percentage is 41.4. Caitlin Clark's effective field goal percentage is 50.2. Total shooting percentage, Angel Reese is still under 50%, 49.2%, while Caitlin Clark's is 56.7%. Do not gaslight me with your irrational hatred and jealousy of Caitlin Clark by telling me she's got a lot of range, but Angel Reese stuffs the stat sheet. That is BS. That is complete BS, and you're an embarrassment for saying so, Breanna Stewart. An embarrassment. That you're so delusional, you're so in your bubble that you actually thought that was a smart thing to say on a podcast because you'd get no pushback from it. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But I'm going to leave it there. I don't really have much more to say to it about than that because that's just absolutely absurd. But I just had to get that out there because this stuff just keeps continuing and it is blowing my mind. But I guess I should understand it when I think of the comments I see it below some of my videos. And hey, again, I'll get, oh, stop hating on Angel Reese. Hey, I'm reacting to Breanna Stewart's comments. Okay? Stop giving me material because this isn't really, I'm not really making this about Angel Reese. This is about people like Breanna Stewart trying to make this a thing. Let Angel Reese be Angel Reese. But don't sit there and gaslight us and say, oh, Caitlin Clark can shoot from 3, but Angel Reese is a complete ball player who stuffs a stat sheet because everyone knows that isn't true. Even Angel Reese fans know that isn't true. Wow. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for checking out this video. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I will talk to you later.